Want to go swimming? Because you can. The sump pump can't keep up to the water, so until they shut this off, they're going to be swimming. Until the city comes, I can't do anything else for her, so
yeah, for sure.
We need the water shut off so we can start walking instead of swimming.
It's been days of swimming for one Toronto couple. We're currently live in the basement of a home near Dufferin and St. Clair. Now, it was about 4 days ago that this couple here experienced a ruptured water pipe on the front of their home, on the front lawn of their home. Watch your step there, Sean. Front lawn of their home. We're going to show you that in just a few moments. First, I want to show you the damage that ruptured City of Toronto water pipe has caused here in their basement. Take a look. The sub pump was keeping the basement dry for some time, though eventually it gave out. This is a hole in the ground, which should pretty much be dry right now. It's pretty much a pool of water. I'm going to quickly show you some of the other water damage here in the basement. Now, this is actually pretty good. Initially, this morning, water was at about knee level. Take a look here in this room. It's a little spare room. You can see it's also saturated. Now, the reason why the water was able to go down is because Toronto fire crews arrived on scene. They actually ripped out the basement toilet to use this toilet drain to drain some of the water. And fire crews, which spoke with the couple who own this home, can't believe how long it is taking the city to come and shut off the water out front of this house.
Wait for the city, that's 31st, that's incredible. Yeah. How many times did you call?
I've called they've recorded I think 8 times, but I've called like 10 or 12 times at least.
Okay.
Time's ticking and the pressure's on. You're watching, property's your biggest asset and you're watching it just kind of get destroyed in front of your very eyes.
We asked the City of Toronto why it has taken so many days for the couple to get any action from the city. They didn't answer our question, but responded by saying staff did investigate on December 31st and determined there was a water service leak. A work order was created for the installation of a new water service. That normally occurs in several days. Now, this is the scene outside of the home where a City of Toronto water pipe under the front lawn ruptured, leaving the owners with an unwanted water feature at their front steps. Earlier, city contractors were here marking the gas lines with small yellow flags. The owners arrived home from a holiday on January 1st to find this orange pylon on their front lawn and a small pond. They only bought the house a year ago, and the situation has brought on a flood of emotions and could also partially drain their bank accounts.
You become helpless at some point because water's coming in and nothing you can do to make it stop.
3 days, more than 3 days, this has been ongoing. Is that adequate service in your opinion?
Absolutely not. I mean, it's totally unacceptable. At some point, there should be some emergency action taken.
It'll still personally cost us, there's no question, because it only covers the insurance, the actual damage. But stuff like our plumber calls that we have to make, potentially a new pump, putting in a second with all the water that's coming here, that for sure is not insured, I know, so that we will have to take on.
The plumber we spoke with today ballparked the water damage at around $15,000, but that doesn't include the couple's sub pump. They also have heated floors in their basement, and there could be several other expenses. Now, we're outside of the family home. We're here on the front steps. Sean, I'm just going to take a couple steps down. You can see crews have now arrived. When we arrived here earlier today, we began calling Toronto Water as well. Crews have arrived. They have shut down the water in the entire neighborhood for several hours. And finally, they're now fixing the water pipe rupture on this couple's front lawn. Now, this story came to us from a CityNews viewer. If you see news in the making, you have a story you want us to look into, here's just a few ways you can reach us.